Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. How are you on this fine Monday night?
Yes.
Night. We're running late, but we got to get this work done. So, baby crone working. She's back in school. Yes. So, when I get it, I gotta grab hold and I gotta do it. And as the classes intensify, she's less and less and less. You'll hear her more over there or not there at all. So. But nevertheless, we're here, we're powering through, we have our goal, and all we ask of you, please, if you happen to stumble over this station and you happen to look at us for at least a minute and you find anything delightful, please, we could use your thumbs up. It would really, really mean a lot. We would like for you to subscribe, but if you just happen to look at us and you just happen to say, oh, help some sisters out, you could give us thumbs up. We would really, really, really appreciate it. We thank you in advance. Now, with that being said, we hope all my munchkins, my crones, and my sunflowers, I hope you had a wonderful Monday.
Yes.
I hope you did. I hope you had a great weekend. For whether you rest, whether you worked, whether you went shopping, went out, whatever, I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
Yes.
Now, with that, we're going to get into what?
Married to medicine.
Married to medicine. Do I have a pet peeve? Yes, I do.
Okay.
My pet peeve is I understand that they don't want to go, Jackie and her husband don't want to go to the place. However, Jackie is kind of sort of willing to deal with it,
she is.
But her husband who had the affair is not. Why? What's back there that you can't go and face? What might pop up?
The way he puts it is that he doesn't want anything to put a strain in their relationship if somebody brings it up again and they get mad all over again at each other.
Well, is that happening now?
No.
Is that you can always say, hey, everybody, we're not going to mention nothing about their relationship. You could just put that out there.
Mm-hmm.
So if anything pop up, what, a female? You going in the territory where that happens, she might pop up. Let's keep it 100.
Yeah, that is true. That's the only thing.
That's my pet peeve. That's my pet peeve. Why when you want to go back to a place? And it does look like did it for a storyline.
Okay, Simone, yeah.
It looked like it. However, you could forget.
Yeah, you could.
I ain't thinking about your husband and what y'all did. This is old, right?
Yes.
I'm not thinking about that. However, I don't know if I could not remember that if I'm your best friend.
Fair enough. And then Dr. Heavenly got herself in the middle of it.
I think Dr. Heavenly is over the top.
She really
was.
And
she acts, and I'm sick of, this is one of the reasons why I hate Jack. She loves it. She eats it up in her freako Freudian self. Oh. Go ahead, baby.
Yes, she definitely did. She did let them fight over her for a bit.
I can't. And if Simone don't just stop, fight, let her have that thing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I mean, let her have that thing, that whatever that is that they're arguing over a bone.
Yeah, they are.
Like, let them, whatever that thing that she has or she gives, that they feel like they gotta be pit bulls, I wouldn't give her the satisfaction. And here she like, I got 20 years in this relationship. And then here is, I got 10. Girl, have it. Have her, because she doesn't do anything to stop it or say, God, stop it.
No.
Heavenly, I don't need you to defend me. And I don't need you to defend me with Simone.
Yeah.
But she doesn't. She sits back and go, I walked away. And she comes back. Oh.
Yeah. Feels like we're back in high school.
What I don't like about it, the hypocrisy. Ooh, my face is snarling. The hypocrisy. She could be mean to her patients, right?
Okay.
She could be mean. Because I've seen her do an ugly face. But when it come down to the show, she shows like, I'm so sweet and innocent. And
that is true.
I don't say anything. And I just let them do what they do. But you got a lot to say to your patients.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if I could see her on camera. But go ahead. That's my pet peeve. You got it. Yep. Don't judge me. Oh, you can. I deserve it. But that's my pet peeve. I always felt the way about her. She always rubbed me the wrong way. Always. And you know what? My intuition is on point. She always rubbed me the wrong way. And now I know why. She's a phony. She's phony. She act like on the show, I'm just so sweet and they love me and I don't argue. But then behind closed door, you're a ravenous snake against your own.
Yeah, she really is.
That's my issue. And now I see it. That's why she got a hard look about her. It's just that she's been on the show and the show done spruced her up and gave her a new style. Yes. That's all that is.
That is.
Shoot, I remember when she said BB knots in the back of her neck.
Yes, I see her slightly dressing like a little.
She's dressing money now. She had money, but the show then gave her some style and some finesse. But she growing, and they all are. Yeah. But she's definitely growing into it. But I ain't feeling her at all. And she could go, far as I'm concerned. Because it's hard to look at somebody when you know what we go through as a people. And I think this is what T is going to be dealing with that woman with. Please, somebody.
T.
I love her for her boldness.
Yes. I mean, when we saw her on the little segment of Watch What Happens Live, the only thing I got for T is her and Dr. Heavenly. That's all I'm ever going to say. They just.
What do you mean?
It just seems like every time a chance comes up, T will take any type of chance to talk about how she just doesn't like Dr. Heavenly.
T, why don't you just reach over the table and pluck her in the forehead?
Please, T.
No, we're not advocating virus. We're not advocating violence. I'm just saying, I get it. T is sick of the hypocrisy. You're going to be talking about my marriage when your marriage is on a wing and a prayer.
Yes.
You know what? I'm going to read. You know what? Thinking about that, I should read on Heavenly at the end of, I'll read. Yeah, go ahead. That's who I'll read on today. Heavenly and her husband, Dr. Damon.
Yes. Speaking of
Dr. Damon.
Yeah, well, yes. Speaking of Dr. Damon, he had a little mixer, a business mixer, where people come together, of course, mix, mingle, share, exchange, network, basically. What?
The way Heavenly looked, she looked like a hooker.
She did.
A hooker.
And Phaedra styled her in that. Phaedra was wrong for that.
They was talking about it.
She definitely was.
Even Dr. Jackie. They were talking about you. See, Dr. Jackie, to me, is a type of person that probably talk about Heavenly behind her back. Because I seen her do it. She was a hot mess. She was not who did that?
Yeah, I mean,
the dress was too short and too tight, and the arm stopped. You can't wear everything with the blonde hair. I can't.
Yeah, and they really did try to cover up the fact that her dress was so short that a little nip was coming out.
I'm sorry. She looked like a stuffed pig. That somebody stuffed her like a pig stuffed in a dress. That's what she looked like. Like a stuffed,
fluffy fur.
Like a stuffed pet, a stuffed pot belly pig that somebody stuffed and oink, oink, oink. That's what she looked like to me. Yeah. And it was short. Yikes.
Phaedra, I don't know what she was thinking when you said.
I don't know what Dr. Damon, first of all, Dr. Damon don't say nothing hardly to her at all. Dr. Damon, to me, act like I ignore her. She embarrassing. Yes, I don't say nothing.
That's how he comes off.
He come off like she embarrassing to me. I don't say nothing to her. I'm on the show. I don't say nothing to her. I let her talk. Because it seems like Dr. Damon, when they be getting behind closed door, Dr. Damon probably be the one. Shut the F up. That's what it seems like to me.
Yeah,
Who are you talking to? I think all that daddy. I think all that is because she know that Dr. Damon got a temple on her. And she knows how far. Ain't that right, Daddy? Daddy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Daddy be like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, allegedly, the way T put it, that Dr. Heavenly and Damon are having problems because allegedly she knocked him up the head with a frying pan. Allegedly.
That wouldn't surprise me. With a loudmouth dominating woman like that, she would embarrass me. Imagine you having a man like that.
Yeah, and literally didn't even say nothing to them. And
her voice is so loud, high-pitched, and piercing. Her and Simone.
Yes. Simone's voice is
and who is the soft voice? The soft voice ladies. Who is that? Jackie. Yes. 2 strong personalities. She's the strongest one. She's the GOAT. Yes. But she comes off like they're her horns, but she's the mind and she's the GOAT. Like, all right, girls.
Yeah, it's a terrible trio for you.
Yes. I stop, Simone. Let Heavenly have that.
Yes, please. Were you going to pick the cards on Dr. Day?
No. We're going to read. We're going to finish doing this. And then I do it when we come to the end.
Okay. So, and yes, we do know about how Simone and... Okay, well, congratulations on Married to Medicine making their 10-year anniversary. That was another reason why they were going on this couple trip, because the OGs are also celebrating the fact that they've been on for 10 years.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I think she could have picked a better place than that. But she said the reason why she did it is because of their schedules.
Okay.
And it was hard to do that, she said. So in that sense, that's why I don't think that it was done maliciously. Because I can imagine they all doctors, they all work. I can only imagine what it's like getting those schedules. I can only imagine. So, and this is the place that I can go that is nice, that will give us what we want. And I think that it's nice and it's close. So if anybody had to leave or an emergency, we're close by. In that sense, the way she explained it, I understood. But who is Dr. Heavenly to come in and stand up for her? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I mean, she act like Dr. Jackie can't do nothing for herself. Dr. Jackie could do a lot for herself.
Yes.
Okay? Dr. Jackie busy with that mouth. and that attitude. Because she looked mean.
Yeah, she could come off looking.
She looks hard. I can't wait to see what's going to come between her and T.
Yes.
What I like about T, at least she keeps it 100 from her viewpoint. Yes, and I get it. She's like they're a bunch of old biddies because that's what they act like. All they do is gossip and talk and keep crap going.
Yeah. Now, how can I forget this little pet peeve that I definitely had? Dr. G and Kevin, who's Alicia's husband, they were having a little cute kiki together, talking about how they like a submissive woman and how when he comes home, T fixes him like dinner. And he's like, man, I love that. And Dr. Alicia's husband's like, yes, this is what the women need to be doing. And I'm like, and also the women even brought this up to Dr. Alicia. It was like, has your husband grown accustomed to being around strong-willed women? And she said, yes, he's slowly coming across it. And it is a conversation that they've had in private.
But doesn't she agree with that way of thinking? Her and T share the same way, cater to their husband.
Yes, she's
Doesn't T, wait a minute, hold up now. Okay. Does T cater to her husband?
Yes, he does.
Yes, she caters to her husband. That's why her husband is the way he is.
Yes, that is true.
Am I right? She caters to him. And so does
Dr. Ash.
So behind Dr. G. So behind the other men's back that had an issue with it, they go in alliance. T.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch yourself, girl.
Exactly. That was a bit side eye. I'm like, okay, I see.
And he went over there deliberately. knowing how this man
Yes.
to provoke him. And it was like they tag team on their wives. I didn't like
I
that
did not
at
like
all.
that at all.
I didn't like that.
Mm-mm,
I didn't
no.
like that at all.
And lastly, he's finally satisfied with a date Eugene had picked. It was a floral shop. He was like, you like flowers? Let me get to learn you and the flowers you like right now by taking you here. She was just like, oh, thank you. And then she thought it was going to be a gimmick, like how much we got to pay for this.
She always got to piss on it.
She really does.
Ugh, Toya,
Yeah.
I like you, girl, but
Yes.
stop. The
Yes.
man loves you.
He really does.
Stop it. You ain't got to have the last say. You ain't got to be funny all the time. You don't have to always have a gotcha moment.
Yeah.
You don't. You don't always have to have a laugh. Sometimes just let it go and just say thank you.
Yes.
And I think this is what Simone was telling us.
Mhm.
So whether she appreciated it or not, she act like it. And that I give, and she even messed that up with the negative statement
She did
because
mess
it's
that
all
up.
phony. She messed it up. She can't. She doesn't want that man. She really doesn't. She tolerates him because of the life they have, and she loves the lights, the glitz, the glamour, the camera. But if the camera was to go off, give him a year or two after, then let's see what happens.
Yikes. Well, let's find out about Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon's relationship.
Yeah, I want to know, are they real? Is their relationship tight and love and all that?
Yes.
I want to know.
Like to know.
I want to know that. Okay, baby, come. Who we going to pick for them?
How about the home?
Okay. Is their home life?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Is
since
their
apparently
home life?
Dr. Heavenly seemed like she could have opened up to T at one point, and T went back and black to the rest of us.
I don't think it went that way.
Okay.
I think it was Dr. Heavenly went and blabbed to the rest of us.
Okay.
It was Dr. Heavenly that did that. It wasn't T who did it.
Okay. And I feel like because of that, the gates have been opened, and I feel like this might be a low-key storyline. So I think we might get to see a little bit more into Dr. Heavenly's marriage. So I am curious.
You think?
Yes, and if we do, I hope these cards play out perfectly into the season.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I'm liking a card right now.
You're liking a card.
Yes, just a card. This is very complex.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
We got fish at the bottom.
Okay.
And on top, we have the moon. Okay, let's see. Baby, come, can you see?
Yes,
you can join in any moment. Let's see what's going on in their house.
Yes.
And there, is it really daddy? Well, I'm going to tell you what I do see.
What?
I do see that there has been some kind of infidelity.
Okay.
And the reason why, I don't know whether it was sexual, but I know that maybe somebody in there had that because this Scarlet Woman shows up.
Okay.
So I know that. Also, what I see is about Dame. Well, let me go here. Let me start.
Okay.
I do see their marriage. So their marriage is very important because that's the starting point. So their marriage is strong. However, I think there's a lot of stuff stored up in that marriage. There's a lot of secrets hidden up in that house. There's a lot of stuff going on in that household. A lot that's going on that we don't know about. It's a lot of stuff. And I see that something is going to start being revealed because here is a letter, and that means something is going to start coming out about their marriage is not as it cracked up to be. That is from the past. So yes, their marriage, but their marriage holds a lot of secrets, a lot of stuff go on in their marriage. Woo, child, I even seen fighting at one point. I definitely see, that just went through me. Here, when I see here in their present, I still see it's a tumultuous relationship. They go through things. It just seems like here, they hide a lot of stuff that the camera don't see. It's a lot that the cameras don't show. The cameras don't show their boys really. The camera doesn't show.
That
The
is
girl
true.
wanted to leave so bad
She
to
did.
get far away from her mother. She didn't say her father, but I see this. I see here, this is time, right? This is a compass. Is that a compass?
That's a compass.
This is I couldn't say I had my glasses. This is a compass. So it just seems like they got everything dialed just right. The temperature in their marriage, but they sitting on something. I believe that there was some kind of infidelity from one of them at one point. However, he appears to be a faithful friend and a faithful husband. He appeared to be that way. But over top of the dog, I see a woman, a scarlet woman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that that's it, because this could be in the past, but in the future, I just see a lot of stuff is going to start coming up about their marriage. A lot of stuff. Things are I see here, they're and what I'm getting here, they're lucrative. They got money. They got money. They live good. They live a very comfortable, financially secure life.
Okay.
Also, I see that I see something here that has to deal with cycles. That cycles. I get something in cycles, something with the darkness of the moon, something with night, something goes on. I don't know if he's around. I don't know. I don't know if it's as intimate or not as intimate.
Okay.
Maybe the sexual is not as maybe it's there, but it's not as robust as she making, because I'm getting something about the night because cycles came in. So that lets me know something's going on, but it's not as frequent.
Oh, okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And last, the opening card is a child. So it's like a lot of things are coming because their last child went off to college. So that's going to lead them to themselves now.
Mm.
So a lot of things are going to start coming out. We're going to start seeing things. We'll see. Wait and see. I don't know, but I think that she met her mess. Do you have a question that you want to ask?
Yes, my question is, does Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon love each other?
Ooh.
There are all these trials and tribulations.
They do good on camera.
Oh, they do good on camera.
They do good on camera. Everything looks like it's stacked. Everything looks like this is a cup.
Mm-hmm.
So cups deal with love and emotion, right? Everything looks stuck. It looks great on camera, right?
Yes.
But you see, it looked like something missing, but nothing is missing.
Mm-hmm.
It got me like that one time.
Yes,
but
did.
Everything looks perfect. It looks so perfect, but if you look, it looked like something is missing. This is the 7 of cups.
8.
Oh, this is the 8. You sure? If it's 8, it's 8. You get to see the number. Yeah, this is I have my glasses. So this is the 8. And so we see a moving on. So things are shifting. Things are changing. And I want to know, is he embarrassed by his wife?
That could definitely be
I
it.
know he don't say anything. Yes. The Hierophant, because that has to do with conformity.
Yes.
His wife does not conform. So yes.
That's obvious.
Yes. And is he happy with her? Is he happy with her? Speak the truth and shame the devil. Is he happy with her? He has his moments. It's like his emotions in his head, his emotions with her are all over the place. That's what I'm getting. It's like he loves her, but it feels like she got a choke on him, like she squeezed him tight. You understand? That she holds, she loud, she this and that. And because of the show, they keep a lot at bay. As a matter of fact, I feel as though the show keeps their marriage intact.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
I think their marriage hide behind the show. Am I right about that?
Oh.
Yeah. that the show keeps that fire going. That the show is what keeps them alive. That the show is the show. It's he can bear it. He bears up because of the show. But outside of the show, this man seemed like he go work. It just seemed like he just go walk about. He go, she do what she do. He do what they do. And they just get along. They just been together. That's what I see in this. Was that good?
Yeah, that was
good. You
good.
have any question or you good?
No, I think I'm definitely
I'm good. Well, that's all we have about that. Right?
Yes, that was a good tarot reading and a good insight on their relationship.
I just gave an insight, but they have a lot at stake, and they're not trying to end their marriage, but they live with secrets, and their marriage ain't as all as it cracked up to be, according to the cards. And sooner things are going to start coming out as the show progresses, either this year, next year, because the children are gone. And so now they're empty nesters. So things are going to start because this is where it's about them now. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I mean, yes. I know I did. It let me in on a lot of things about them, especially that it could have been some infidelity. I wonder who. Well, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this episode of
Married to Medicine.
Married to Medicine. And as always, we hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week until we meet again. Sunflowers.